in love with Ramon.
Is that true?
No.
And you gonna keep lying. That's why I'm happy that you don't.
Ramon, get away from me. I
That's
do
all
not want to talk to you.
No, you just
I don't want to talk.
Oh, no, watch out.
Hey, also.
He tells me that I'm a hoe, I'm a rat.
She likes to call the police on me.
We got into an incident. You know, he was telling me that he was leaving me. So I started screaming, help.
She goes to the front door, opens the front door with no shirt on, out. Help! Help!
I bash her, she bashes me. It's a back and forth situation.
But you take me there, Jennifer. Yeah, I guess you could say I am aggressive.
You think she hates you?
I mean, she says it, but I have to believe her.
The problem is that you think you could rule me. You can't rule me. I'm your mother. And I demand respect from you.
That's right now. Welcome. The last time my former guest was here, she was fighting for the man that she loved against all odds. Take a look at this clip.
Well, me and my boyfriend been together for 6 years now, and my family has come from a very strict cultural background, and they don't accept my boyfriend at all, simply because he's African-American. I basically left my family to be with him. Well, I did go back to Houston. I had to pick up my car, and when I came back, I had a miscarriage because of all the abuse that was going on while I was down in Sydney.
Family member punched and kicked you where?
In my stomach.
My brother, he's really overprotective of me. He just wants me to be with somebody who's going to take the stress away, and he feels like she adds stress.
I don't like this relationship because, first of all, I just don't trust her. Second of all, I feel like my brother can be in a way better position if he's not in this relationship.
Do you realize what she, Isla's, given up for him in the last 6 years? Well, Isla is back with us today, and I can't wait to catch up with her. Please welcome Isla back to the show. How are you? Nice to see you. So last time you were here, we talked about your family was against your relationship. Your boyfriend was here, Ramon, told you he was committed to your relationship and wanted to work things out. Has that happened?
We tried to work things out. Everything was good for about 2 weeks after the show. And then we were walking the dog around the complex, the apartment complex, and a girl came up to us and was trying to be funny. I don't know what she was trying to do, but she was just like, you have to get what you forgot at my house.
To Ramon?
Yes, to Ramon. And I'm crazy. So I was like, what do you, I'm like, what is going on? And then she just turned around, walked away, and I was like, no, come back. And then he's laughing like, you're tripping, stop being crazy, come on. And I was like, no, I'm serious. Like, you need to, tell me what's going on. And he was just like, no, you're being crazy, stop putting on a show. Like, let's go. And I was like, no.
So you suspect he's cheating on you?
Yes, with somebody in the complex.
Okay. You gave up everything, and we talked extensively about, you know, people not liking your relationship, your culture. So, did you leave him?
Yes, I did.
You're together in this complex. You live together.
Yeah, we were living together, yeah.
Right? And then you just up and left.
While he was sleeping, I left 14 hours away back home, and I drove back home.
So you drove 14 hours?
Yes, by myself.
And you never told him you were leaving? You just got up like going to the bathroom?
Because if I told him, then he would have stopped me, and I kept talking about it, and he didn't want me to leave. So once I left, he called me while I was driving. He goes, did you go get some food? Where are you at? I said, I'm on the way. I'm on the highway. I'm on the way home. I'm leaving. I'm gone.
So what spurred that you were leaving? You got up in the middle of the night and drove 14 hours to go home. Why did you leave? Because I was tired of it. I sacrificed so much for you, and for you to make me feel like I got to question your loyalty, that's not okay. That's not okay. And so you went home to your parents? I had no choice. And how was that? Like, I told you so? Yeah, that, and also they're just really relieved and happy that he's out of my life now, and we're not talking, so. Okay. So does Ramon want you back? We started talking every day, actually, for the past week. We've been communicating, and
He says he wants me back, but just not right now at the time because he has a lot going on.
But you want him back, right?
I think I could do better, though. Like.
Okay. So the last time you hear Ramon's brother Jonathan was interfering with your relationship, right?
Yes.
Is he still doing that? Has it changed?
It has changed, actually. When we got back, his brother actually moved out, and he...
Great.
Yeah, and he... we don't really talk at all, but he kind of just does his own thing, and then me and Ramon started doing our own thing. So, yeah, it got better.
But I think it's interesting.
I mean, I still think he's still in Ramon's ear about our business.
Ramon's close with Jonathan.
Yeah, they're really
So if you
close.
want to get back with Ramon, Jonathan's got something to say about that, I'm sure.
Yeah, he does.
He does?
Yeah.
Well, Jonathan and his girlfriend, DeChantel, are here. So let's talk to them.
Okay.
Jonathan, DeChantel, come out here. How are you?
How you
Good to
doing?
see you back, Jonathan. Nice
Nice to see you back.
Hello.
So, how are you?
I'm fine.
So, Jonathan, last time you were here, you didn't agree with Isla,
Not at
your
all.
brother's relationship. How's that changed?
It hasn't changed. I'm actually super happy that she's out of my brother's life. One, she's bad for him. She's a negative person. She lies a lot.
Yep.
Two, he's way better without her. Like, when you see him come out here today, you're gonna see that man smiling from ear to ear. Three,
Okay.
I told my brother, I said, relationships are cool, but focus on yourself. You're 21, you don't have your own place, you don't have a career, you don't have a car, you in a new state. She not helping you, she's hurting you. So I'm A1, I'm happy.
So, DeChantel, what do you have to say?
Honestly, I feel like Isla is a compulsive liar. I feel like she even told me herself that she's not really in love with Ramon. She even told me herself that she's just with him because that's her first love and he's all that she knows.
Okay.
And they argue a lot. So I don't believe that she really loved him like she says she do.
Is that true?
No.
You didn't say that? Okay.
Now you go.
All right, so you're gonna sit up here and lie.
Can I intervene for a second?
Of course.
This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say people lie. You don't know when she's telling the truth or lying. And you're gonna keep lying. That's why I'm happy that she don't.
She would tell Raymond, she would come to me for relationship advice because she's looking at how me and my man is. We good. So she's looking at, she come to me, ask me, oh, how do you think I should do about this? What do you think I should do about that? And I tell her this. From the kindness of my heart, I would tell her good advice, but she would go to Raymond and switch it to make it seem like I'm bashing him, so me and Raymond got into it.
Because she's a liar. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just waiting for, because you're sitting here very
Because
quiet.
she knows it's the truth. She's a liar. She's a liar. She
None
put
of
the
this is
L
true.
in liar. She put the capital L in liar.
Did she give you advice? Did you turn it around?
She did give me advice, but the advice that she gave me wasn't what she just said. She told me to leave Raymond. She
Are
even
you
told me to
serious?
stay at
Are
my
you
friend's house.
serious? No,
She told me to stay at my friend's house to make Raymond think that I really left.
You said Raymond really don't love me. I don't think he loved me. I said, well, you know what? You guys are young. I said,
She told me-
neither
she
one
was
of y'all
telling
are
me-
married.
she was also
I said,
telling me-
neither one of y'all are married. I said, so guess what? I said, if you're not happy, if I'm not happy in a relationship, I will leave. Because guess what? You was mad because him and his brother were trying to build a relationship. And every
I was
time
not.
that you walk,
I'm happy that he has a relationship with his
every
brother.
time Raymond went and talked to Jonathan, you say, oh my God, I hope he's not talking to Jonathan.
No,
Yes,
that's
you did.
not true.
You said, I think
That is
Raymond,
not true.
You said, I think Raymond
You
is
didn't even
turning
like when
into
they talked to
Jonathan.
each other.
You said, I think
No,
Raymond
that's
is
not
turning
true.
into Jonathan.
No,
But why you,
I never said
well,
that.
if that's
I
the
never
case,
said that.
why every time Jonathan came around, you shut your mouth? Why? Because you
Because
know
I respect him.
Let me intervene. Let me
You don't
intervene.
respect him.
Now, Robert, what I did was, it was an incident before they broke up. I said, I'm gonna take my whole family out. Brother, my girl, his girlfriend, because this was after the show. I said, I'm gonna do what they said. I'm gonna try to work it out, right? Took everybody out on a family gathering. Nobody could get along. Everybody got their little tension going on, so I stopped the car. Got out the car.
Yeah, you're
Look,
right.
Now, here come the truth. That's why she's running. That's why she's running. Come on, I'm gonna be real.
Don't leave. She was here.
Don't lie.
I could do
She's
it.
a liar. She's a compulsive
No,
Where you going?
liar.
Oh, you want me?
She's a compulsive liar.
Get on stage.
Get
Come on,
away
let's
from
get on
me.
stage.
Get away from me.
Let's get on stage. Why? You don't want to hear my side of the story? I can't talk. Only you can talk. That's how it is now. Only you. No, come on, the stage right here. Come on, let's go.
Get away from me.
So now you can
Raymond,
just.
get away
What are
from
you
me.
going in?
Get
She's
away
trying
from
to
me.
get
Get
ready
away
for
from
the
me.
show.
How
No,
you
get out of her
gonna
room.
everything?
Get out of her room, dude.
No.
What is your room? Get back on
Get away from me.
And that's why she walked off. Why? Because you in somebody's house and now your business is out there and now you can't take it because the truth is here. I'm here now. So let's get this all out. But she's not going to do that. Why? That's why she walked off, because she's a liar.
Raymond, get away from me. I do not want to talk to you.
No, you just
I don't want to talk
to bag on
because you.
No, watch out. No, bro. No, bro.
I was telling you.
Wait. Right now, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Brother, face,
What's up? What's up? No, I got you.
But he obviously doesn't want to fix it with you.
That's not what he's been telling me, so I'm not doing this anymore. I'm sorry.
That's why she out your life.
He's ready to fight me at this point. Raymond is.
What you mad for?
Exactly.
At this point, I'm done.
Okay.
At this point.
But
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Brother, face,
What's up? What's up? No, I got you, Lord. I got it.
Good job.
obviously the man of the hour, you just saw him back there, Raymond. So I want to get him out here. Raymond, let's get out here.
Look, bro. That's what I'm talking about, look, bro. Look at her. They're in her face.
Robert.
Language. You can't use the language.
My bad. I'm gonna chill on that. You know what I'm saying? I want to apologize to you because I'm on your show. I did curse a little bit. I'm sorry I got angered. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta understand, it's 6 years. You know what I'm saying? 6 years I've been with this girl. She embarrassed me for the 6 years.
Cursing already. Cursing.
My bad. She embarrassed me in front of these two.
Okay.
These are like my rocks. You know what I'm saying? They hold me down. She embarrassed me in front of them and then lied about it. So I'm steady looking stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then she
Send her so you can see you. So she says that you've been talking to her for a week.
Exactly.
Ayla,
still trying to be her friend, still at least, because, like, I understand.
She was under the impression that you two were getting back together, just so you know.
No,
I'm just telling you.
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no. I can tell you exactly how the went down.
Okay, so tell me.
First off,
sit down.
My bad. I ain't gonna stand up. First off.
All right, hang on. Hang on. First thing, Raymond.
Calm down, bro.
Deep breath. All right, good.
All right, let's get it.
Good.
All right. So basically, so wait, what was your question? I forgot.
So she was under the impression that you were talking for the past week that you two were going to rekindle your love and get back together.
False.
Okay, so tell me, why were you talking to her?
I was talking to her because, like I said, once again, 6 years, you know what I'm saying? 6 years is a long time. Whether I like, you know what I'm saying? No matter how we broke up, she left me again. She just up and left. Didn't even tell me she was leaving. Told me she was bringing back food. I'm sitting there hungry. I just got off. I'm confused. I'm expecting her to come back. Then she just like, yeah, I'm on the highway. Expecting for me to beg her on some baby come back type. I'm like, no, I'm not finna do that. You already on the highway. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, clap. So after that happened,
Stop cursing, bro.
bro, y'all understand how mad I am, bro.
It's cool, bro.
Like, all right. So, woosah. So look, so after that happened, she even asked me like, so do I see myself getting back? And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm 21. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a new city. I'm really getting into my music. My brother really getting into his videography. I got him getting back into his rapping. You know what I'm saying? So everybody making a move. Even if we don't do something, we being creative. You know what I'm saying? We got our outlets. You know what I'm saying? That's all we need. So on top of that, the freaking fact that I'm trying to do all of that and still at least have an open relationship with her. Not open relationship, open friendship with her, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep things open, keep things cordial. The fact that she gonna come on the show and lie like that just really made me mad, you know what I'm saying? Because the simple fact of me, and plus, matter of fact, to answer your question, I told her straight up, I'm not trying to be in a relationship. Last night she asked me again, so what are you gonna say on the show? I'm gonna say the same thing I've been telling you. I don't wanna be in a relationship.
Okay.
She even tried to get me to change. In all honesty, she still, to this day, last night she was telling me how much she loved me. I can tell you that right now. What did I say back? Nothing. You wanna know why I didn't say nothing back? Because I'm not finna, even though I do love
But
you.
you were with her for 6 years, right? You must have had something.
But this is what I'm saying. I know for a fact, if I may love you on the inside, but I know if I tell you I love you, you're gonna take that to the head. She's gonna keep trying to do what the same been doing for 6 years.
Here's my advice. You can take it for what it's worth. Instead of saying nothing, just say to her point blank, don't call me, we're done, thank you very much.
Didn't I tell you that? Hey,
right?
Didn't I tell you that?
She did say that.
I told you
She did say that.
I told you that.
So then, this is how I felt. This is how I looked at it. I had to take this into perspective. She did, you know what I'm saying? She did leave her family. Her family did look some type of way at her about me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even though we wasn't in a relationship, it was still like, you know what I'm saying? I was the reason. So until you can get back to a comfortable place in your life where you have that socialness with your family and you can get that closeness with your family, you know what I'm saying? Then I can feel more safe and feel more comfortable saying, you know what, you can go and live your life.
Right.
But I'm not just finna like, even though she did the that she did, I'm still not finna like, I'm a nice ass person.
But you are. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Listen, the minute you string her along and you talk to her, she thinks there's hope.
String her.
Yeah, but you're talking to her. That's hope.
You cannot talk to her.
You have to end it and say it's over. No more picking up the phone. No more texting. It's done. Because the minute you talk to her, she thinks there's an opening to the door. Right?
Yeah.
So you have to, man, next time she calls, say, listen, it's great to talk to you, but it's over. We're finished. Bye.
I'm just not gonna pick up.
Good. Stay with us. We'll be right back. The minute you open that door, she's going to try and walk through it. With us today, and I can't wait to see what's new in her life. Please welcome Sinead back to the show. How are you?
Hi.
Great to see you. So, what does your relationship mean to you now?
It means the world to me. It's the difference between surviving and not surviving.
Tell me, what happened after the show?
Robert, after the show, it started at the airport. Like, when we left here, he was still calling me names and still calling me, you know, sluts and whores in the airport. He was upset that I failed one of the tests. So I had to push him in a wheelchair with him still cursing me out at the airport.
Is it still that rocky between you?
Oh, it's gotten worse. Because now he's like, you failed a test, you're a liar, and I know that you are a liar now, so anything that you say now is just strictly lies. Like, he doesn't...
So tell me about the other day when he grabbed you.
So the other day, we got into an incident because we woke up and he asked me questions like, are you sure you want to be in a relationship? You know, you can just tell me, you don't have to keep lingering it on. And of course, I got very upset. Like, I blacked out and I was just, you know, furious. I didn't want to talk. I tried to just leave out the house. So, you know, he wanted to talk to me. And in the midst of him trying to, you know, grab me to try to talk, I fell. And when I fell, he sat on me. And then
whoa. When you say you fell where?
I fell on the stairs. I was trying to walk up the stairs.
He didn't push you?
He didn't push me. I fell.
Okay, you fell? Mm-hmm. He sat on you at the bottom of the stairs?
He sat on me at the bottom of the stairs just so that I can talk to him. But I didn't want to talk. So I started screaming, help, help, help. And I went and sat out in the car for 6 hours so that I can calm myself down.
Okay.
And
you didn't call the police?
No, I didn't call the police, but he was scared.
So where did he go?
He went into the bathroom.
Did you guys talk when you went back in the house, or was he still in the bathroom?
Oh, we talked when he went back in the house, but what he had to talk about, I didn't like it. You know, he was telling me that he was leaving me.
Okay. And what was his reasoning for leaving you?
He said because I keep blacking out. I keep trying to get him put in jail, and he said he's tired of it. So with, you know, the help of his family members, they convinced him to leave me.
So before he left you, you give it one last attempt to save it, right?
Yes.
What was that?
I proposed to him.
So that to me is outrageous, by the way. And what did he say when you proposed to him?
He said no. He told me to take it back.
So why did you propose to him if you've gone through all these issues and you still have these issues? Why did you propose to him?
Because, Robert, I would do anything that I can. I want to do anything and everything that I can to get him to understand that I want to change things. I don't want it to be the way that it was. And I'm willing to do any and everything, including propose to him again if I have to.
Well, I think it's about time we brought Tony out here. Tony, come on out here. So, what is the biggest change in your relationship since the show?
Let me talk about the incident where she was talking about when I was back there.
Okay.
It started out over a video game, right?
No, it did not. It started out, I woke up that morning, and you asked me, am I sure that if I wanted this relationship?
Right.
And then I told you yes. And then you kept going on and on and on how I didn't want it and how you don't think that I need to be in a relationship with you.
So
and I got very upset about that.
So when did you come down there and break the game? What was I doing when this happened?
When I told you, I said, you know, all you care about is your game. So yeah, I came down there and broke it.
My leg is messed up.
Okay. Okay. What's wrong with your leg? I saw you walking out slow.
I tore my Achilles tendon.
Okay, so you're sitting on the
down
couch
for like 10 months.
Okay, so you're playing video games.
All he doing is playing video games.
We have 4 kids in the house.
To do this for him, do that for him.
Okay.
That's all he do is play his game and then and talk on his phone.
She's thrown you out a couple of times, right?
Yeah,
I don't-
let me talk real quick. You can't. She might bolt off the stage. I better chill. Listen. She's upstairs arguing, whatever. She don't want to talk. She goes upstairs with our daughter, with her daughter. But I don't like her talking in front of the kids.
Okay.
That's something she likes to do.
No,
She likes to, let me finish. And so anyway, as she's doing this, right, she's running around the house screaming and
That's
hollering.
not true. That's not true.
I'm putting you out. Get out.
When you start,
you a bum. Your kids is this. Your mama is this. She goes to the front door. She goes to the front door, opens the front door with no shirt on, out. Help! 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 Mr. Irvine, I'm hopping around. I haven't even put my foot on the ground yet. I said, I'm not even chasing you. What's going on? Why are you doing this to me?
Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Then what happened?
I said, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? That's all I kept saying.
Okay.
She like, you don't get the picture?
Because I was so upset.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's why I try to walk away from him so I can have time.
Is that when you sat in the car and you went upstairs?
And then the sit out the stair thing, what happened was when she was coming down the stairs, I'm talking up the stairs, but she's coming down. If I'm standing there on one leg, right, and she said she fell, right, going down the stairs, she's gonna fall on my leg. So when she fell on my leg, I fall on top of her.
And he wouldn't get up. And he wouldn't get up. And you wouldn't get up. I was asking you.
I didn't get up.
When I asked you to get up, did you get up?
Hold on. I didn't get up because I have a woman running around the house screaming help.
So is that true? Did you
Screaming
fall
out the
down and he
windows.
fall on top of you? Is that how it happened?
Yeah, but when I asked him to get up, he would not get up.
Okay. You feel you have an anger problem?
I mean,
Because it sounds to me that
I already did.
when you talk to each other and you don't like what he's saying, you get angry and you go off.
but I'm working on it. I go to therapy now.
Okay. Okay. How often do you go to therapy?
Once a week.
Okay. Is that enough? Is it helping you?
I mean, it's helping. It's helping.
Is it enough?
No, it's not enough.
Okay.
Robert, I am not ready to let it go. I can't. I can't.
Okay. Well, maybe the lie detector test will give you that information you need to either move on or stay together. Right?
I just want you to give me a chance. I'm willing to do anything that I can to make our relationship work. I want to be with you forever, but I don't want anyone else but you. I don't want to break up my family. I don't want to lose you.
But you can't send me to jail. You can't
I
keep on trying to
understand.
lock me up and stuff like that,
I
Sinead.
understand.
We got 4. I'm helping you. Why you keep trying to send me to jail and stuff? Why are you doing that to me?
All right, well,
I just want to know.
we came here for the lie detector results, so I'm going to give them. Why don't you stand up and face each other? So we asked Tony, have you ever cheated on Sinead with another woman? You answered no. Lie detector determined, however, that was a lie.
That's not true. I've never cheated on her.
Okay.
No, that's impossible.
Okay.
No, that's impossible. I've never cheated on her.
Hang on. I'm just going to read them. You can deny anything you
I've
want.
never cheated on her.
We asked Tony, are you currently cheating on Sinead with one of your exes? You answered no. Lie detector determined that was the truth.
But I've never cheated on her. Not one time.
We asked Tony, do you love Sinead? He answered no. Lie detector determined that was the truth. You wanted answers, right? You wanted answers.
When he told me that he don't love me, I just thought that maybe he was just trying to hurt my feelings. I didn't know that was how he really felt.
And something has led up to that point. Let's go back on and let's finish this. You've got to accept the truth. He's been trying to tell you the truth for a long time, right? And that love is probably because of all the things that have been through. I think that obviously there's a build-up to this relationship ending, right? And it's not just happened overnight. And you are addressing, which is the good thing, because if you get into another relationship and your anger takes over the same as this one, it's going to go the same way. So I commend you for taking steps to change that and get help for that. But I think you need a little bit more help, okay? In the audience, we have Dr. Michael Levitan, a dear friend of the show. Michael, obviously the relationship is ending, or ended. What advice do you have?
Well, it doesn't look like this one's going to be saved. Even you're not saving it, I'm not saving it right now. But I have a couple of thoughts here. Number one, you have a child together. And there are other children in the home that maybe have been looking to you as a father figure. Yeah. So you got to take that into consideration. And I'm not saying you have to be with her, but you have to do the right thing by her, because there are children involved. Both of you, like Robert said, you're going to be going forward into other relationships. And what you're doing in this one, please learn the lessons. One of the major lessons is you're both giving your power away. Yeah. You're doing this, calling him names because they're calling the police because he does that. You're doing this because she does that. You can't let the other person influence how you behave. You have to behave with dignity and respect and not name. Good luck, all right?
It sounds like, you know, you're getting the right help, but if you go into another relationship, this cycle is going to continue unless you continue to get that help, all right? At the end of the day, it's not going to move forward, but you have the right things to do, and that's to take care of the baby. That's right. I wish you both the best luck. If you need more help and more referrals to get this anger management under control, I'm willing to do that for you and get you referrals. So good luck to you both. Thanks for coming. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome. The relationship between a mother and a daughter can be a sacred one, but sometimes it can also be one of sorrow, heartbreak, and contempt. My guest today says she's done everything in her power to have a healthy relationship with her mother, and she wants to make things right before it's too late. Please welcome Genesis to the show. So, tell me about you and your mother and what's going on.
We're the same. We're the same. I guess almost like we have the same identity. We have like the same anger issues. We have the same build-up hurt, and we throw rocks at each other, you know? Okay. She says one thing, I say another.
So your mom's verbally abusive?
Yes.
Does
and
she...
I'm the same way too.
Okay.
So I'm
Is she physically abusive?
At times,
Do you
yes.
hit each other?
No, I don't hit my mom, no.
Okay, but does she hit you?
Yes.
Okay. You say you love your mother, you want to make things right before it's too late. What's too late?
She always makes statements like, you're gonna regret when I'm gone. And that's troubling for me because I didn't have my father growing up because he was murdered, and I didn't have that father bond. So I want to make sure that I continue to have my mom. So
you're worried about losing your mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very worried. It's really bad.
Do your children ever hear you?
Yes. My 2-year-old always says, stop fighting. She goes, stop. Enough. Like, she's 2, and she's
2 years old, and
yeah.
she understands that, telling you to stop.
Yes.
What's your biggest fears?
That me and my daughter, we're going to have that kind of relationship. And I love my mom. I just want us to repair what has been damaged. But
I want to get your mom's side of it. So let's bring out your mom, Colleen. Colleen, come on in. It's very interesting. How are you? Appreciate you coming. You've been listening backstage, right?
Yes, I have.
And I just said, just before you came out, it's interesting to me because I say this all the time, that children are very astute and they pick up things, behaviors, and they carry those behaviors through childhood into adolescence, into adulthood. How does it make you feel when you listen to...
It makes me angry because I don't feel she's telling you exactly what happened.
Okay.
To the reason as why we're not talking right now.
Okay.
She had a friend come to New York, and I felt that the friend was very inappropriate. You know, she wanted someone to come to my daughter's home with my grandchildren present, and we knew nothing of this person. So we didn't know if the person is dangerous or...
Okay. You barged your way into this, right? Into
I
this,
surely did,
in
yeah.
this home.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well, her boyfriend called me. He told me about the kids, about the young girl wanting someone to spend the night. And yeah, I guess you could say I am aggressive. I went over there. I mean, as I was talking with him on the phone, I'm putting on my clothes. Like,
Right.
I'm coming over there for you. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
So do you think you overreacted?
No, absolutely not.
So you didn't trust a friend at all?
No,
Okay.
no.
What do you feel right now when you listen to your mum telling you that?
I feel like she doesn't allow me to make my own decisions.
That's
but
not true. That's not true.
At times, you know, in this case, I was obviously making a bad decision. I didn't really think about it the way he took it and the way she took it.
Why are you so overprotective?
Because I have gone through something very dramatic
Okay.
when they were young.
Okay.
I've made a lot of mistakes as a mother, and I just want her to be a better mother than I was.
So you came from a troubled...
Yes, and I was in a very, very bad relationship, an abusive relationship.
Abusive. Restraining orders?
Restraining orders, almost got killed. Her being my oldest child, she witnessed a lot. And we have been through a lot. You know, I am a tough person. I just feel like I had enough. Sometimes you gotta teach your children tough love.
Oh, I'm a big believer in tough love.
And I wanted her to know what it's like not to have a mother. You know, at that moment, I wanted her to feel like, wow, I can't count on my mother for nothing.
Because you did that, right?
Right, right. I wanted her to know what it felt like.
Do you still think of those days now?
Every day.
childhood? Every day?
Every day.
Does that pain you?
I get really angry.
It's okay. Why do you get angry?
Because she thinks I hate her, and I don't.
Do you hate your mother?
I know she loves me, but
Do you think she hates you?
I mean, she says it, but I don't believe her.
But we all say things that we don't mean. So,
Yeah, but I only say it because you're very nasty with me. And no matter what, I'm your mother. I've never left you.
Yeah.
Or your sisters.
I am nasty, and I admit that I'm very nasty with my mom.
What intrigues me is that you know your background of your mom. You know where she's been. Probably you know a little bit compared with her. There's a whole lot of pain there. That's
She
for sure.
knows. She's been there. I've never left them.
No, but I'm saying when you grew up, she doesn't understand everything you went
No, she doesn't, because she's been fortunate.
Yeah.
She has a mother who cares.
Yeah.
She has a mother who loves her. She has a mother who has never put anyone or anything before her and her sisters. And I'm just a little tired of her always saying that I treat her siblings better than her. That's absolutely not true.
Bond is better with your siblings and mom than your bond. What is a bond to you?
Like, we have a bond, but ours is like sacred. It's like it has to do with love,
Fighting.
hate, fight, and
But you take me there, Genesis.
and I do
You
take her
take
there,
me there.
and she takes me there too. We take each other there.
But
No, you know what's your problem? Your problem is that you think you could rule me. You can't rule me. I'm your mother, okay? And I demand respect from you.
You earn respect. You don't demand it. Okay. You know that's a thing that you're exactly right. She is your daughter, but you can't demand respect from somebody. What you should be doing is respecting your mother.
Yeah,
That's for
I agree
sure.
with you.
Okay. You're actually very similar.
Yeah, we're a lot alike.
You're so similar. It's kind of scary.
It's really scary because we're a lot alike. You know, I bash her, she bashes me. It's a back and forth situation.
And that's why I'm here today, so we can repair our past and just move forward, because we just don't get along. And that's
But why don't you get along?
it's not that we don't get along, it's just...
No, we really don't get along.
Okay, we don't get along.
Okay. so to make this work, I have a dear friend, Sherry Gaber, in the audience. She's been listening over here. What do you think of this?
First, I want to acknowledge both of you have been through tremendous trauma. You both probably have some PTSD. You can't go back. You can only go forward and do the best you can. You were a single mom. You had nobody else. There was no one else to really talk to, share your experiences with. So she became your surrogate partner in some ways.
Yes.
And so she is probably correct that you do have a different dynamic than the other daughters. But what I do see here is so much love. And your intentions are all in the right place. Your intentions, Carlene, are for your grandchildren.
Absolutely.
And so if you could just rebuild that relationship coming from that place instead of from way back, I think you two, the love, it's over the top. That's what I see.
Well, we can see that you're very wise. You know, the way in which you protect. Also, a little too protective because of what you've been through personally. But I understand that.
But can I be honest with you?
Of course.
I think the most I dislike about Genesis is that we get into an altercation and she want to use my grandchildren against me. And I hate that. Because
I'm going to tell you right now, is the worst thing you can do. Because you know what happens? You are going to lose. The kids will naturally gravitate to her.
And they do.
I don't deny that. That is true. She's
Of course. And if you don't change it, those kids are just you're gonna be gone. You want to exist in their mind.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right?
That's how she felt with her mother and I. My grandmother and I, we had a close bond.
Look at her eyes. Look at her eyes.
She's hurt.
Does that look like somebody that's happy?
No, she's not happy. She's miserable. She says it all the time.
But who's making her miserable?
Me?
Okay, so when are we going to stop this? You came here. I'm just looking at a lot of pain and somebody that really, 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 really cares about you.
She does.
And your kids. That's your job to make sure that you hug her and you tell her, hey, listen, I'm sorry. We can work this out. We can figure it out and I can stop being this and I can do this, but I need this from you.
Yeah, that's true.
I just give you a hint.
I love you, Mom.
Okay. I really believe there is so much love, just like Sherry said. There's so much love here. We just have to figure out the lines of communication, of how we communicate without being angry and shouting, and get those kids. The kids have to come first because they have to see happiness. And I believe if you don't name call, and this is all of you, you don't name call, you don't shout at each other, you sit down, you converse, the kids can only see happiness.
Yeah.
And that's the truth, because if they don't, you'll lose them, okay? Yeah. Good luck. I know you can do it, both of you, if you both try.
Thank you.
Stay with us. Lots more when we come back. Thank all my guests for sharing their stories today. Whether it's a friendship or a relationship, bonds are built on trust, not lies. Without it, we have nothing. I want to thank all of you for watching at home, and I want to thank all our men and women who serve in our armed forces around the world and here, and our veterans and families. Thank you so much for what you do for our freedom. God bless you all. Until next time. Nice to see you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. Thank you. Big man. Look at that. How are you? I love that here. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. What's up, man? Nice to see you. How are you?